Hello, I'm Jessica Adams. Today is Tuesday, June 18th, 2024, and I have the pleasure of interviewing Joel Batalsky. He is sharing his second addendum to his original interview. How are you today, Joel?
Great. Hi, my name is Joel Batalsky, and we're taking this interview today at the Jace Jewish Community Center here in Dallas, Texas. It is Tuesday, June 18th. I'm recording my ethical will on YouTube software as a gift of love to my family and friends. This will, I hope, will tell what gave me meaning in my life. I will also be writing my financial will based on my values that I have stated in this ethical will. It will be my wish that people who hear this recording will take the time to better understand me and what and why I did in my lifetime. I would like to begin by stating that I love God with all my heart and soul. God and the Torah has been a major force in my life and has brought me to this moment. I believe in miracles, and I believe every day that I'm alive is a miracle. The greatest miracle to me is my birth and life. I also owe a lot to my father, Herman, and my mother, Sylvia, who loved and helped me through my life. My father died when I was very young, and I never had an opportunity to discuss anything with him. I regret that he never wrote anything about his life or values for me to read and to understand. On the other subject, the most important values of my life are as follows. Number 1 is God. Number 2 is family and friends. Number 3 is tikkun olam, repairing or mending the world. And number 4 is the country, democracy, and the military. I hope to answer the following questions in this recording. Number 1, how has being spiritual and Jewish helped me find meaning in life? Number 2, why I believe it is very important to read and understand the Jewish Bible and follow God's commandments or laws. There is a story told about a tourist who came from America to visit a very wise rabbi living in Europe. The tourist came in and he saw a bed, a chair, a table, cupboard, a closet, and a bookcase. The tourist was shocked and asked the rabbi, "Where are your possessions?" The rabbi replied, "And where are your possessions?" The tourist said, "What kind of a question is that? I'm a visitor." The rabbi replied, "I am also a visitor." This story tells me that I was born into this world with nothing, and I will die and leave this world with nothing but my legacy. In other words, I will take nothing with me to the next world. I believe that my soul will separate from my body at the time of death and will live on in another body or form. Currently, the afterlife is a great mystery to me. My life began in August 1922, 1940, in the greatest part of World War II, the Battle of Britain. My father, Herman, died when I was very young, and I and my brother, Jerry, were placed by my mother, Sylvia, in a school for fatherless boys called Dry College, which is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was taught there by my teachers that my deeds must be my life, and when I am dead, my actions must speak for me. This was written by Stephen Girard, who founded the school with his money. I was also taught that since I had little or no money or assets, I had to get to the top of the first mountain in life where there is money, and I had to do it on my own. I graduated from Temple University in Philadelphia in 1962 during the war in Vietnam and entered the military. After serving 26 years in the military and wisely investing my money, I retired from the military and experienced the death of my second wife, Carol. We were happily married for over 35 years. I am currently 83 years old and have major medical problems, mainly due to old age. So I was and have been in the valley of the shadow of death, Psalm 23. When I met and married my third wife, Ann, I married her and moved from San Antonio, Texas, where I retired from the military and work, to Dallas, Texas. She helped me get to the top of the second mountain, where I found meaning and purpose in life, as well as the importance of God, Torah, and my soul. I am a Jew today who has inherited faith from those who came before me to live it and to pass it on to those who will come after me. Unfortunately, I never had any children. To be a Jew is to be a link in the chain of generations. Jews do not become a Jew. They are Jews by birth or conversion. I was born to Jewish parents and therefore Jewish. Jewish identity then is not only a faith but a fate. It is not an identity we assume, but one into which we are born. A Jew is bound to live by 613 commandments given to us by God. In my opinion, you must think Jewish, act Jewish, do Jewish, and pray Jewish to be a mensch. My goal in life is to be remembered as a mensch. For me to be a Jew is to involve myself in praying, studying Torah and Talmud, making blessings over food and wine, keeping Shabbat and festivals, and striving to maintain integrity in business and in my life, as well as actively participating in Jewish organizations and other activities that make a better world for everyone. In my opinion, a person is a combination of a body and a soul. The soul is the most important. Without a soul, the body is lifeless. Without a body, the soul floats in air. But I experience the Torah in my way. For me, to experience the soul of God's commandments are a delight. To experience the body, to me, is a series of constraints. To live a meaningful life is to love the following commandments. I discovered a life filled with purpose and joy through the secrets of Jewish wisdom. In my opinion, we have more to lose by disbelieving than by believing in God. It's very sad to me to find people who do not believe or study the Bible. The Bible teaches me morality and ethics and a great way to live a life. History of the past is seen and written through the eyes of the people who won the war. Therefore, I, as well as others, can and will have a different view of history. In my opinion, faith and trust in God is rational, and faith and trust in people is irrational. I have and do not understand most people and do not why they do things. I believe that I can not please everyone, therefore I will not try. The world, in my opinion, is full of sorrow, of evil, violence, and injustice. Faith is born not in the answers, but in the questions, and not in harmony, but in dissonance. If God created the world, then he created man. Why then does he allow man to destroy the world? I wish I had the answer. If I could understand God, then there is always an answer. God exists, therefore I have a purpose in life. Evil exists, therefore I have not yet achieved that purpose. I want to end this ethical will with the following wishes to my family and friends. The first wish: to America. I owe a debt for the opportunity it gave me to be free and to be me, to allow me to serve 26 years in the military in the service of the country. Number two, to my parents, Herman and Sylvia, I owe America. They gave it to me, and I leave it to you. Take good care of it. Number three, to the Jewish biblical tradition, I owe the belief that man does not live by bread alone, nor does he live alone at all. This is also the democratic tradition. Preserve it. Number four, to the 6 million of my Jewish people and to the 30 million other human beings who died during World War II because of man's inhumanity to man, I owe a vow that must never happen again. This is one of the main reasons I support and visited Israel several times, 3 times in my life. In addition, I support the Dallas Holocaust Museum so that we teach people to never forget what had happened. Number 5, I want a large sum of my money to support the Birthright Israel Foundation, which sends Jewish children to Israel for 10 days. It is there they learn to worship God and accept his laws. Number 6, I leave you not everything I never had, but everything I had in my life: a good family, respect for learning, compassion for my fellow man, and the following thoughts: faith, hope, charity, and love. In conclusion to this will, I have my reputation, my good deeds, and my money and other assets to make a better world than when I found it when I was born. By serving God and following the commandments, I'm able to live a full and decent life. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel.